HackQuest, and very welcome to join the very first Starknet Hackathon Reignite kickoff session. We're gonna have a lot of sessions like workshops and office hours in the next 2 weeks. So today is just the start, and welcome everyone from all around the world. Yeah, so in the next 2 weeks, we're gonna have a very, very intense building time with Starknet. So yeah, let me just do a quick intro about this hackathon, the broad structure. So in the next 2 weeks, we're gonna have a very intense time to build innovative projects on Starknet, and the submissions actually start tonight. Actually, I think it's just 9 p.m. Okay, so and from now to May 26th, the end of May 26th, is a 2 weeks building time. And the total price is going to be 33K in Starknet, of course. And we're going to have 5 bounties in total, most of them sponsored by a very close project on very successful projects on Starknet, and partners with Starknet as well. And we are very important thing here is we're open to developers of all experience levels, whether you are just new beginners or you are very experienced Web3 devs already, or you're Web2 devs now in the transition to Web3, but welcome you all to join this hackathon. And not only just we have this prizes for this specific 2-week hackathon, you can also have up to 25K grants or additional funding to turn your project into a real world venture on Starknet. And also in the upcoming ECC, we're gonna have a startup house hosted by Starknet in Cannes. So the winning project can actually have the opportunity to earn your spot at the startup house in Cannes. Yeah, that's a very, very quick intro about Starknet Reignite Hackathon. And then we're just gonna turn the mic to Robert from Starknet. He's gonna tell you more about the details of all the bounties and everything about this hackathon. Robert.
Thank you very much, Cameron. Let me share my screen as well. Is it okay? Everyone can see my screen? Do we have a thumbs up or thumbs down? Okay, I assume yes.
Yeah, now we can see it.
Now you can see it. Okay, perfect. Cool. Thank you, Cameron, for the introduction. Now I just want to say that you might be wondering, how does this hackathon fit into the bigger picture? Well, let me show you where you are and where you are in the Starknet journey. This hackathon isn't just a standalone event. It's a key milestone in what we call the Starknet journey. It's your opportunity. To turn ideas into reality while fully leveraging everything the Starknet community has to offer. Right now, you're entering into the 3rd stage of the journey, which is the build stage. This is where innovative ideas transform into MVPs, where concepts become code, and where builders like you start creating the future of Starknet. But here's where it gets really exciting. The journey doesn't end with the hackathon. Winning projects earn the chance to take their work into the next level at ETC 8 in Cannes to the startup house. Imagine collaborating face-to-face with top builders, iterating rapidly on your ideas, and fine-tune your vision into one of more inspiring settings in Europe. But that's not all. Promising projects can also advance to our seed grant programs. These grants are specifically designed to support early-stage projects building on Starknet. They're your jumping off point for deep dive into the Starknet stack and developing applications that truly matters. Maybe you ask, what's our ultimate goal? Well, the ultimate goal is to foster the growth of development on the entire Starknet ecosystem. And your journey, your contributions to the ecosystem starts right here, right now, with the Starknet Reignite Hackathon. So as you begin building, remember, this hackathon is just the beginning of what could be an incredible journey in the Starknet ecosystem. And speaking of making this incredible journey possible, now none of this would be happening without our amazing sponsors and support. Let me introduce you to the partners who are making the Reignite Hackathon a reality. I would like to thank Starkware, Partridge, Pragma, and Vezu for making this possible. As well, I would like to thank HackQuest for their collaboration and support and their platform for helping and making this possible. Now, these sponsors aren't just providing prizes, they are here as mentors, advisors, and potential partners for your projects. Through the hackathon, you have the opportunity to connect to their teams, get technical support, or maybe even catch their eye for future collaboration. Who knows? Now that you know who's backing this hackathon, let's talk timing. You're probably thinking, when do I need to meet? How much time do I have? Well, let me walk you through the Reignite key dates. So here are the 4 critical dates in the hackathon. We're starting today, May the 5th, May 12th, where the submissions will be open right after the kickoff call. And you have exactly 2 weeks to build. The submission deadline is May 26th at 23:59. So that's 11:59 p.m. UTC. That's a hard deadline, so make sure you submit before then. After submission closes, our judges will take approximately 3 days from May 27 to May 29 to review all the projects. This is when your work gets evaluated across all 5 bounty categories. Finally, then the moment you've all been waiting for is the winner announcement on May 30. That's when it will really reveal who's taking the top prizes. So to recap, start now, submit by 26. Pretty simple. This week, these 2 weeks might seem short, but it's amazing what focus builders can create in this time. So I'm looking forward to your submissions, and now it's time to get to your agenda. We have, like these 2 weeks, we have packed with workshops, office hours, resources to help you succeed. So let me show you that. This is our complete roadmap for the next 2 weeks. Through the hackathon, there, I believe, a mix of technical workshops, 7 to be precise, and support sessions. So starting tomorrow, May the 13th, we have 3 sessions. Getting started with Starknet at 1 p.m. UTC. This is the perfect workshop to set up your development environment and building your first application. Then building Starknet dApps fast with Scaffold Start. This will be right after the previous workshop. It's a starter template that lets you ship dApps fast without configuration headaches. And finally, introduction to building with Dojo at 4 p.m. Learn to build on-chain games and build your foundations using the Dojo engine. On Wednesday, there are another additional 3 sessions, which are bringing yield to Bitcoin with Starknet, explore Starknet's BTC-Fi ecosystem and how to turn BTC into a productive asset. Then we have GP SDK, ship on mainnet in under 1 week, where you learn about how to implement invisible wallets, gasless transaction, and seamless user experience. And finally, driving growth through product, where you master product-led growth strategies, including viral loops and monetization metrics. Thursday brings our office hours, our first office hours, plus building with Starknet Dart for mobile development. Then for the next week, we have 2 additional office hours. And finally, we do have the project submission deadline, which is, again, as I mentioned, May 26, 11:59 UTC PM. So before we dive deeper into the hackathon, there's one more essential thing: stay connected. You don't want to miss any updates or opportunities to connect with other builders. So for that, join our official Telegram group for the Reignite Hackathon. This is your central hub for everything happening over the next 2 weeks. Now, previously we had a a Telegram group, but we had some technical issues, and the previous group is not working at this point. So please, those who joined the Reignite Telegram group already, scan the new QR code and join the new one. Now, in this group, you can find team members if you're looking to collaborate, get real-time update about workshops and schedule changes, participate in office hours discussion, ask technical questions, or even like stay connected with the entire hackathon community. Now that you're connected with the community, let's talk about what you're all here, the prizes. We mentioned 33,000 USD dollars in Stark tokens, but how exactly is this distributed? We have $33,000 in Stark tokens up for grabs across 5 different bounty categories. This structure gives everyone multiple chances to win, whether you're building DeFi protocols, games, infrastructure, or maybe something completely innovative. Let's dive deep into our first bounty category, and its hot topic in the Starknet ecosystem right now is BTC 5 season. Our first bounty is the BTC 5 season, sponsored by none other by Vezu, with $3,000 in start prizes up for grabs. The challenge is straightforward but yet powerful. Build the best BTC yield app powered by Starknet's DeFi powerhouse by Vezu and Ekubo. This is all about bringing yield opportunities to Bitcoin holders through Starknet's infrastructure. Let's look at what you'll need to deliver. So first, the judging criteria will be build a working prototype that enables BTC holders to earn yield. Make sure your code is open source with the GitHub repository. Create a demo video showing your solution in action. And finally, post on X explaining your prototype. More information about this you'll find on the Hackathon platform under the BTC 5 season. The 3,000 is split into 3 equal prizes of 1,000 each. Best UX, because user experience is crucial for adoption. Highest yield for the protocol that generates the best returns. And most innovative yield for creative approaches to BTC yield generation. This is the perfect bounty if you're interested in DeFi, especially with Bitcoin integration being such a hot topic. Remember that there's a workshop tomorrow, bringing yield to Bitcoin with Starknet. That's directly relevant for this bounty. Now, moving on to our second bounty, and this is all about price feeds. Let's look at Build with Pragma. Build with Pragma bounty offers 5,000 in Stark tokens, sponsored by Pragma, Starknet's leading Oracle network. The challenge here is to integrate any part of Pragma's product suite into your project. This includes price feeds for real-time assets, computation feeds for complex calculation, or the optimistic Oracle for custom data needs. This bounty is perfect for any project that needs reliable off-chain data, whether you're building DeFi protocols, prediction markets, gaming application, or anything else. The judging criteria is straightforward. We'll look at technical execution, originality, and user experience. The bounty offers 5,000 in start prizes, which will be distributed among the selected participants. Now, are you ready for something more playful? Well, our third bounty shifts gears completely. It's time to build with Dojo and bring gaming to Starknet. The Build with Dojo bounty offers another 5,000 in start prizes, this time sponsored by Cartridge, the team revolutionizing on-chain games on Starknet. Your challenge? Straightforward again. Unleash your creativity and build games using the Dojo engine and the Cartridge controller on Starknet. This is your chance to show how and what on-chain games can really be. So the judging criteria is novel use of Dojo engine and unique properties, originality in your game concepts and mechanics. You must implement the cartridge controller for seamless UX, compelling visuals and game designs that draws players in, and most importantly, level of fun. Because what's a game without fun? Okay, now the prizes are structured as follows. First place takes home 3,000 in start, second place 1,500, and the third place 500. These bounties are perfect if you're passionate about on-chain games and want to explore what's possible on Starknet. Now, from gaming to mobile, our fourth bounty doubles the prize pool and focuses on mass adoption. Let's look at build mobiles apps with Starknet Dart. This bounty offers 10,000 in Stark tokens and is sponsored by Starkware. This challenge is ambitious because it builds the next generation of mobile apps products using Starknet Dart to onboard the next million users. This is about taking blockchain mainstream through the devices everyone already uses, their smartphones. And we already seen in Starknet such a case. This is Focus 3. So if you know about Focus 3, they already onboarded more than 200,000 users in the last few days. So the judging criteria for this bounty is as follows: mainstream adoption potential, innovation, and user experience. And the prizes are as follows. First place takes home 5,000 in Stark prizes. Second place takes home 3,000 in Stark tokens. And then third place takes 2,000 in Stark tokens. This bounty is ideal if you're thinking about real world adoption, whether it's social apps, productivity tools, finance application, you can name it. If it can run on mobile and leverage Starknet's power, is the perfect for this category. And finally, our fifth bounty is the most open-ended of all, which is best use of Starknet. This bounty offers 10,000 in Stark prizes, sponsored by the Starknet Foundation. The challenge here is beautiful yet simple. Let your creativity flow, build any app on Starknet, whether it's infrastructure, artistic expression, or community-driven purpose. This bounty is for those wild ideas that don't fit nearly into other categories. The judging criteria emphasize a well-rounded excellence. So we'll look at technical difficulty, project completion, feasibility, business potential, user experience, and innovation. The prize distribution is as follows. So we have the first place, 3,000 in the Stark tokens. Then we have two second places. Each of them gets 2,000 in Stark tokens, and three third places. Each of them gets 1,000 in Stark tokens. This, as I mentioned, this bounty is perfect for those breakthroughs, ideas that reimagine what's possible on Starknet. So if you're building infrastructure tool, creating artistic NFTs, experiences, or even developing community governance system, try it out. Now, you have seen all 5 bounties and the incredible opportunities available. But you're probably wondering, how do I submit a project? How do I create a team? Well, this is the chance to learn all of this, and I'll give the mic to Cameron to walk you through the next steps. Cameron? There might be some technical issues, but either way, let me represent then the next few slides. So how do you create a team and how do you submit a project on HackQuest? So initially, what we have here is on the main page, on the main platform, you have on the top, you have this button where you can actually create a team. You press that, create project or join a team. It's pretty straightforward. You create the project and the team. Then the next stage is to either select join a team or create a project. I'll go into the create project section, and then the join the team, you'll see at the end how that is being done. Basically, for joining a team, you'll need a code that will be given by your team lead. And once you have that code, you can press join the team, enter the code, and voila, you're part of the team. But for those who want to create a project, you add the project name. And then once you add the project name, you can have this big, beautiful page where you have details about the project, the one-liner, the pitch video, the demo video, the GitHub link, some tags that you have to add for your project, whether if it's DeFi, AI, NFTs, things like this. and your description of the project. So make sure to fill out all of this information. And one more important thing is to have here at the top, I'm not sure if you're able to see, but we have here the green button. Basically, that's a score that you have to achieve over 80 in order to apply for the project submission. Once you have that done and created, you'll see this page. You'll have the overview, the hackathon, and the team. If you go to the team tab, you have the invite link. This is the link that you'll have to send to your teammates, and you'll have to send it to them, and they will be able to join with this code. And yeah, this is where you add your invite code if you're a team member looking to join the project, and once you add it, you should be able to join the team. It's pretty much straightforward, but if you have any questions regarding this, feel free to join the Telegram group. Ask the questions there. The foundation is able to help. The HackQuest team is able to help. So we're here to support you and help you through the process. Now, before you start building, there are a few more important requirements to keep in mind. Let me go through the acceptance criteria for your submission. So these are mandatory requirements for all hackathon submission. First, your submission must include a video demo, which is no longer than 3 minutes. And please be very mindful about these 3 minutes. I've seen submissions with 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and even 20 minutes. Those are quite a lot to take in. So be mindful of the time. Anything that goes above 3 minutes will be penalized. You also need a presentation that explains your project, its architecture, and its value proposition. All code must be open source on GitHub repository by containing your dApp. Transparency is key in the blockchain space, and we want to see your work actually. Next one is your project must be built on Starknet and deployed at least on testnet. And finally, the crucial point is that submissions must be built during the hackathon and exclusively for this hackathon. We check for this, so please don't submit pre-existing projects. Now, maybe there's another question that you might have is the question is, can I submit for multiple submissions? Well, multiple submissions are allowed, but be mindful about this. It's better to focus on one quality submission than several rushed ones. Quality over quantity. These criteria ensure fairness for all participants and maintain the integrity of the competition. If you're unsure about any requirements, feel free to reach out to us and ask any questions. Okay, as we wrap up, let me remind you one more time, one of the most important resources is the community. Don't forget to join the Telegram channel, and if you haven't already, please join it. This is where everything happens during the hackathon. And one more time, we have the roadmap. Save this agenda, take a screenshot, bookmark it, whatever works for you. Every workshop will be recorded, but live attendance means Q&A opportunities. The hackathon officially starts now. You can begin building immediately after this call. And then this brings us to the end of the kickoff call. But really, this isn't an ending, it's just a beginning in your journey. Reignite is not just a name, it's a call to action. Over the next 2 weeks, you have the chance to ignite innovation, ignite collaboration, and ignite the future of Starknet. Whether you're building DeFi protocols, gaming experience mobile apps, or even the wildest idea that's bouncing around your head, this is your moment to bring it to life. The clock starts now. You have 2 weeks to build something amazing. Some of the best projects in crypto started as the hackathon ideas. Yours could be next. Thank you all for being here. Now it's time to build. And last but not least, before all of you rush to start building, maybe we can take a few minutes for any Q&A you might have. And I'm happy to take any questions or even from anyone else. So we have is this recorded? Yes, this is recorded and it will be posted on the HackQuest platform. Can one project be judged in 2 tracks? Yes, you can apply for multiple tracks. That's possible. You have the link to the Telegram. Yes, the link to the Telegram, if I go back, It's here. You can scan it, or maybe we can share it in the chat as well. I think it was shared. That's perfect. Do we have any Q&A, other Q&As? I don't see anything. Cameron, anything else I might have forgotten to mention? I think your mic is not working.
Sorry, can you hear me? Can you hear me
Yes.
now? Oh,
Yes.
sorry. As my internet was broken like back then. Yeah, I hear all the time. Yeah, but I seems that no one can hear me. Yeah, I think everything looks good. I think there are a lot of like questions still in the chat, like in the Q&A session. Can you see that?
Yes. 1 second. Opening that one now. Yes. Okay. Let me take a look. So Tanmay is asking, I want to know how I can win this hackathon easily. Well, that's a good question. The way you can win this hackathon easily is to participate in the agenda that we have prepared to you here. This will ensure you that you're equipped with everything necessary for this hackathon. So make sure you don't miss out these workshops. These are handcrafted specifically for this hackathon, and they give you valuable resources and resources. Okay. Then we have another question. When does submitting of a project idea and team of dev involved and um maybe I'm not entirely sure what you mean, but if you're asking when is the deadline, so the deadline for submission, even a team or creating a team or the project is 26th of May, 11:59 p.m. UTC. So by then, until then, you can create your team, your project, and submit for the bounty. Hopefully that answers the question. Then we have you need a score before you submit a finished project. So initially, whenever you'll register the project, whenever you create a team and the project, you'll basically have to add some of the things, and then you'll have this green mark. But initially, the more complete the project is, the better for submission. Again, you can create a team, you can create a project. This can be updated throughout the hackathon. It's you don't have to submit it right away. So you can update it, and then you can submit it right before the end of the hackathon. Why don't we have an AI agent track? That's an interesting question. For unfortunately for this particular hackathon, we don't have an AI agent track, but this is a good feedback, and we can potentially look in the upcoming one. Okay, I have one idea feasible for multiple tracks. What should I do? My recommendation is focus on the track that gives you the most value in terms of like resources and potential. Um, and you can apply for multiple tracks if you want to, but be mindful about multiple tracks because usually like you have to build different things for different tracks. So try to value quality over quantity. So again, you can apply for multiple submissions or multiple tracks, but quality over quantity is better. And as I mentioned, the hackathon is not the end. You can potentially get further down your developer journey or your journey and get additional grants, participate in the startup house, so on. Okay, good. There's another question. I'm just curious what makes Starknet different from other BTC5 scaling solutions. Well, that's a good question. Make sure to come next tomorrow, I believe. Actually, when is it? It's on 14th of May, bringing yield to Bitcoin with Starknet. It's a great workshop that will give you a lot of insights and a lot of reasons why you should build on Starknet. Okay, I think that's roughly it. If there are no questions, I think we can wrap up here. Again, thank you all for coming. And don't forget, the clock is ticking. The clock starts now. And thanks all for being here. Happy building, happy hacking. And thank you all for joining.
Thanks, everyone. Don't forget to join the Telegram group. Yep.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.